That looks kind of close. Yeah, I might better move that. Get that kind of spread out there. All right.
You gonna put tomatoes in it too?
Yes, Lord, yes. Yes, you know we are. All right, so we'll get this roux here. How many people's out there?
About 12, 16 people.
All right, well, I think once,
Yeah, because Robbie and them showed up after I counted.
all right, now, the key to this is pepper. The salt's already in there from the grease. You don't need to add any more salt. If you don't get enough pepper in there, you don't get the,
Good flavor?
that's right.
12 out there, I count that.
Okay. I think the eggs
Y'all
are,
together like this.
okay. All right, now, this is where the sweating part comes in. I'm gonna pour this water in here, and this stuff will start thickening up. And that says, do I have enough?
Is the tomatoes what gives it the red eye?
Yeah.
I'm learning.
You can hold that.
We all are.
It,
Right.
it has a strap.
You see how that thickens up right there?
Mm.
You gotta pay attention, because you don't wanna burn it, but you don't wanna get too much water in there. And then you gotta account for the water that's gonna be in the tomatoes. When you pour out water in there, it picks up all them drippings. Y'all go ahead and open them up so we don't get.
You want to do it? It's all right. Don't worry about it. You did good.
That's the price of doing business right there.
That's it.
Alright.
Consistency looks good right there. Never knew this thing made that so good. Don't do it up like that. Hold your phone back. Best thing to do is like try to put your finger right there and just kind of pull up and you see that, and just kind of move it like that. Okay. There you go. It's all done. With the little indentions in it.
Well, hold this really quick.
I will. I'll get you. Hurry up. It's just tomatoes. Come on.
I have a YouTube channel. Do you mind if I put your recipe on it?
Dude, that would be awesome. Because now I wanna know how many likes we get.
There you go.
I already took some pictures of what everything else we made. And I get a lot
What's the name of
views.
it?
What's the name of what?
Of your recipe?
This is Nanny's tomato gravy.
Nanny's tomato gravy. So that's what you got to title it. Nanny's tomato gravy. By Chef Mike Campbell.
Now this is something you can't put a time limit on.
No,
That's correct.
there's no recipe to this. You just look in there and go, I think I need a little more water. I think I need a little more. Well, I got the flour down pretty close on the first go. But we had just the right amount of grease. That's the key. You gotta have enough grease in there.
Usually it gets more views than likes. But that's also a good thing because then
Well,
that
I
probably
took-
means people will watch it and try to make it
Yeah.
then. it tastes good, they'll probably like it.
All right, we got something. Now this right here is almost as good as I've ever done. Now we'll let that cook down just a minute to thicken up. See, it's kind of soupy right now. So we'll turn that heat up just a hair. And then that flour that's in there, what we're looking for is just get a little bubble going. When it gets a little bubble going, we'll see how we look on the, oh, see there, okay.
You gonna need any more wine?
I think we're gonna be good.
Yeah.
Make some picture.
Like this, like, so you can put it on the YouTube channel.
You know, I can just take a picture and put it as the thumbnail, right?
You care if you use your face on there?
No.
Mom.
All right.
I'll just take a picture after.
There you go.
Okay, so you see how it's bubbling in there right now? So now we'll just stir it. We don't want it to stick, but now we want it, that's a good bubble. We can control the thickness now. You see how it's starting to thicken up there? Whew.
He's had a couple of them get a 2,000-3,000 likes, so
Yeah, I don't do it without permission,
That's
especially if it's like private property, like the hunting
Where's
place.
my bowl? I got a special
Like when we're
bowl.
riding on the four-wheeler.
look at that consistency. It's the bubble we're looking for.
Hello. Honestly, don't care if I don't have that much hair.
That right there. Well, it's that one, that's
See,
brown one that's got all
says
those flakes on it. I don't know if you remember which one I'm talking
that's
about.
And it's bubbling in a perfect circle.
That's what we want right there. That's what we want. Oh, yes. That's what we want.
Good eating, so.
Now that right there will make people come from miles around. When I was a boy, maybe a little younger than you was, I would watch my nanny up at the lake house make this in biscuits. And when I got grown, I had not had it in a long time. She passed away. So I taught myself how to make biscuits based on what I remember her doing. And then once I got the biscuits down, I started practicing on the tomato gravy.
Where you gonna set this on the shoes?
We'll just put it on the table out there.
On that table out
Yeah.
there. You gonna put both gallons out there?
Yeah, and get enough of those big tall cups too.
Big tall red cups.
Out here on the. Okay, so that's bubbling good, so I think we're in good shape. So we're gonna turn that down to warm now. And when people start coming in, we'll pour it up so it'll be good and hot. And there's Nanny's tomato gravy. All right, so spin that around, because you don't want to pour across that. Then you hold it up in the air. Each tool here, get all the good stuff out.
Need anything, Mike? Can you help anything?
And then, that's right, presentation of the bowl there. Make sure we have a good presentation going. All right. There you go.
And now it's in the bowl and ready to be put on the biscuits when everybody else gets here.
That's right.